In a 2009 essay, The Moral Call of the Wild, Wesley Schultz explains how natural experiences help reduce stress, improve mood, and promote an overall increase in physical and psychological well-being. Nature is good for you. Once people begin to spend more time in nature, they'll come to understand the importance of conservation. People living in urban areas may feel that the only way to enjoy nature in a city is to visit a zoo. But zoos are not the only place for city dwellers to get in tune with the environment. While zoos can teach much about exotic ecosystems, it's surprisingly easy to discover new things about your own local environment just by finding a little plot of green space to observe from time to time. I discovered this by observing a spot located right next to my own local zoo in a picnic area. Located on the banks of the Saluda River, the zoo doesn't advertise this picnic area as a place to observe nature, but over the past 10 weeks I've observed South Carolina's local flora and fauna from this spot. As winter turned to spring, I discovered new things every day. Observations included more than just memorizing names of different species, but also observing behavior, growth cycles, and various other environmental factors that influence what happened at my plot. Some of my most interesting observations were those of birds. I've seen over 30 different species at my plot, from birds of prey to waterfowl to songbirds to woodpeckers. Birds are perhaps the most accessible animal for city dwellers to observe. This yellow-bellied sapsucker is a seasonal bird who only visits the south during the winter. He always visited the same sweet gum tree, drilling for food. The seasonality of nature is something that zoos cannot easily teach the public, but the role that zoos play in encouraging interest in wildlife is overall a successful one. Zoo professionals are not concerned primarily with entertaining guests as they were in past centuries, but are committed to the welfare of wildlife and the natural environment. However, in order to turn city dwellers into naturalists, they must be educated about their own local ecosystem, rather than exotic ones. It has been argued that since ecology education focuses on exotic environments, young people are disinterested in local ecology. But I argue that this isn't true. The only place at Riverbank Zoo to see local animals is the aquarium and reptile complex, which is also one of the most popular exhibits at the zoo. Its popularity suggests that people are interested in their local animals. More evidence can be found at Riverbank suggesting that kids are interested in local flora and fauna. Parents are always amazed that their children spend half the day at the zoo chasing squirrels or picking up leaves from trees. But this should come as no surprise. In the book by Gary Nabhan and Stephen Trimble, The Geography of Childhood, the authors discuss how children focus on small things in nature. So, instead of bombarding our children with lions, tigers, and bears, why not focus on small things like those you can find in your own backyard? It doesn't take much space or time, and you'll be amazed at the things that you find.